everyone, it's Laura from Laura's Handcrafted Treats and Treasures. Welcome to or back to my channel. All right, I have some craft shows coming up, and so this might not interest some people, or it might, to see what I take to my craft shows. My hot cocoa packs are my #1 seller, so I make a lot of them. And I'm just going to go through a couple here. So I have just a few. Just a few. I have a whole container here full. I have more I can fill, but I don't fill them until I kind of get through my first show and see where I'm at. All right, so my shows are actually going to be listed in my Laura's Handcrafted Treats and Treasures, which will be linked into this video in the description box. It's not really like a Facebook page where you can you can leave me messages and stuff, but it's not like a community page. It's just an informational page. But anyway, I usually start posting, and so this video is going to be posted there. So if you're in the area, come on and see me. My first one is at Prince of Peace on Sage Lake and 33. I'll have the poster in the Laura's Handcrafted Treats and Treasure Facebook page. And then my second one, and that's on October 25th. And then the second one is November, I think it's the 2nd, but check the poster. It is actually the next Saturday, and that is at the Whittemore Prescott High School, and I will be there as well. All right, so let's move that out of the way, and let's go through a few other things that you will see. I only have a couple of these, but you will see these at the show. If you're looking to get stuff, and you're afraid it might not be at the Whittemore Prescott, you might want to head out to Prince of Peace and grab it up there. So I do have some tea packs. I don't have a lot, but this is, I'm not going to be making any more, but this is what I have. I also have my York Peppermint Patty packs, and those will be there. A lot of times people will grab them up. They'll do like this, a hot cocoa pack, and then they'll do a Reese's peanut butter cup, which is in the little boxes here. So we have that, and then that makes a nice little gift for like a coworker. So I have some more there, just a few more styles you can look at. And then I have my Ghirardelli and Keurig coffee. The Keurig coffee is going to be just in general coffee. It's going to be this. These aren't going in there. These are my examples. And I have, let's see, I have 5 of those. And then I have 2 in general. So now when I get everything put in there, this gets a nice little ribbon put around it. And yeah, it makes a great little gift. All right, so let me grab my next little tray and we'll get into that one. My next little tray contains gift card holders. So I have some that are in general gift card holders, and these are meant to hang like on a tree, but you can also, maybe not the bigger ones. I started using more flat things, but I think you could probably put that one in there too. But if you go get like one of those CD cases that you can mail, or the CD pouch, you can mail these in there. They will fit. So I have a couple in general, and then I have some Christmas ones. Super, super cute little gift. And like I said, you can put them in those CD envelopes if you'd like to send them, or you can hang them on the tree and put whoever's name you want to give them to on the back and tell the kids, hey, go to the tree, look for your name. There you go. All right. So I also have these gift card holders. And then you can write a little sentiment or note at the top for them. And I also I have a few of those. And then I have another ornament hanging for hanging, and you can fit your card in there. And again, you can put their names on there and decorate your tree and be like, your gift is on the tree. In fact, one year, I will tell you, I had made another little thing, and maybe I made some gift card holders, and I had put a little gift certificate for my grandsons in there, and it was for Sky Zone. It's a jump place where they could jump. And at the time I thought, when they opened them up, they were like, and I thought, oh, I feel like the most horrible grandmother in the world. And then we got there, my daughter-in-law went with me, and I said, you know, at Christmas, I felt like I was the worst grandma ever for giving them a gift certificate. But now I'm like the best grandma ever because they loved it. So there you go. And I also have these, and they have little gift certificates in them that you can use, or you can just put money in there. So you can put for, you know, maybe it's for lunch on me too, and from, or whatever you would like to put on there. So that's a nice idea. I also have, let me get these out of my way for a second. I have 2 pencil holders, and I just have the 2. I won't be making these any longer, but they make a really great teacher gift. So keep that in mind. All right, so I have some little notebooks as well. And I am taking some of my springy, summery type ones. And then I have the spiral one, and I have a couple Christmas ones. I do have these notebooks, although they aren't Christmassy because I'm trying to focus on Christmas. I will have these available, and they're a really reasonable price. So pick those up if you want to put them in your stash for later. All right, now we got to get to the good, really good stuff. These are one of my best sellers, and I was able to get quite a few of them done this year. So I have this one, I have this one, I have this one. If you have someone you know who's a sewer in your life, they would probably love that one. And there's actually a ruler pattern behind it. I really liked this one, the gears. Yeah, that one came out really good. Really happy with that one. I also have a Christmas one, so I thought these were kind of cute and great for the Christmas season. Also have this one. I like to do these. These go very well, so I'm always looking for different background papers to do them. And then I have another Christmas one that's a little bit glittery. So come get those because they don't last long. All right, so let me get this stuff out of the way, and we won't move on to some of my other things. So these are my little notebooks. If you follow me, I do these a lot, and I do videos on them a lot on how I do the process. These are from Create with Scrimping Mommy, her Steampunk Lady and Gent. You don't have to buy them as a set. I sell them separately, but they're so cute. This is from Miss Carolyn. I don't remember the name of the kit, but I have videos on it. And so if you go check out my other videos in the YouTube channel, you will find those. I have this. I don't remember the creator of this one either, but this, I sell a lot of this. I have the cute little, oh gosh, what are they called? Oh darn, they're so cute. So each one, I'm not going to open up every single one, but each one has some sort of a pocket and has some little extras in the pockets. This is again from Create. In fact, I'm going to get these out. All of these are from Create with Scrimping Mommy. And this would be her Journaling Joy from last year. I don't know if it was a Journaling Joy, but anyway, I always link her information in any video I do for Journaling Joy. So if you go to my playlist that says Journaling Joy, you're going to find her links in there. So again, I always decorate the inside. These were a kit, and they were called... I always want to say the littles. No, little ones. They were called little ones. And I made several projects out of these. In fact, the flip book that I did, the ABC flip book, was one of my favorite projects I did out of those. Okay, so let's move on to a little bit bigger. Those were 5 by 7, and these are 5 by 8. I was just trying something a little bit different. I think people tend to go towards this one because it's easy to put in your purse. This one's a little bit bigger. But this is from Create with Scrimping Mommy. This is from Carolyn's Musings, and I don't remember where that one came from. But those will all be available at my booth. And this one also came from Miss Carolyn, Carolyn's Musings. And there we have that. All right, another thing I did not mention, or I don't want to forget to mention, is this stand-up recipe card holder. Look at how cute that is. And I do have a tutorial on how I did that as well. It's probably in there last year somewhere, but this is all from Create with Scrimping Mommy. As of right now, I'm still on her design team, so I try to feature, you know, different things. And I'm discovering something about myself. Like I want to step out of the box. I don't want to do just a journal. I don't know. I want to look at that paper and be like, I'm going to do something different than just making a journal. But anyway, that was one of them. And then here is another one. I will be selling this. This is also in a video. I think it might have been a 2-part video, but this actually is a recipe keeper. And then you flip it and you have your measurements on the back. And then you have spaces to put all of your recipes. So it starts out with beverages, and I gave them each, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I did 3 each. And then this would be your appetizers. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm really proud of this one. This took a long time, but I am really proud of it. So then when you flip all the way to the back, then you have it stands either way. So you flip to the front or you flip to the back. And then on the back, when the book is completely closed, I actually just added this one recently because I needed a way to keep this shut. Oh, another thing on the back is more cooking stuff. But I ended up going back and making a magnetic closure on it. Because I had just the envelope and it was just plain and I didn't like it. So I'm like, okay, I have to make a little something. But this has some extra recipe cards in there. It's just gorgeous. Okay, enough of that. Let's move on. Let's get into my bigger books. So these are my composition books. These are also really great sellers. I'm not going to open up every single one, but again, if you open up the pages, you're going to find a pocket or something in there, and these have tags. So they all have something. They all come with a pen. These particular ones, I don't do pens with the smaller ones because I like to keep my prices reasonable. So if I add a pen, I have to add a price. I have to add it up. I love this one, the denim one. So cool. I had fun with that one. And then this one, I believe this is from My Porch Prince. No, Pink Monarch. I think it's one or the other. Pink Monarch. I think it's Pink Monarch. Anyway, this is like a steampunk. It's like a blue steampunk. Love that one. Same blue steampunk. Came out really nice. This one is from, I think she just changed her name. It used to be Journals Reimagined, but she did just change her name. But this is from her kit. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then, of course, I have one spiral. I will not be making any more for this year. One spiral book, and yeah, those are a lot of fun too. And what's fun about the spiral is you sometimes you can you have to really kind of match these up sometimes, but if you stick with the same spiral notebooks, you can change when your pages are gone. You can just take the cover off, unspiral it, and spiral a new papers inside. Okay, what else do I have? I think that's about it. Oh, my journals. Hang on, I'll be back. Here are the few journals that I do have. I'm disappointed in myself that I don't have more. I just got so busy Usually what I'll do is my design team projects. I will do the journals, and then that is what I sell at my craft shows. But I just got so busy with other things this year. I've had a good year, don't get me wrong, but I've been so busy, I have not been able to get these done. I will put links for each of these in the description box so you can find them easily, because I don't want to open them all up. This one has a little magnet, so I can open this one up real quick, and I will have this available. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous little Christmas journal. And then this one, like I said, was part of the design team. I will open this one up. And Gingham, it was the Gingham something. And so, yeah, I'll have this journal available. And like I said, I'm not going to go through all of it because I'm going to link it, and I have a whole flip through. You can just go to the end of the video. You don't even have to watch the whole thing if you just want to see the flip through if you're interested in that. But I love how that one came out. And then I have this one, and this one was actually something about makers. I don't know. I don't remember all the names. There's so many names. But I ended up finishing it. I don't think it's finished in the video, but I did want to add some little elements. This isn't the gem of the journal. It's the journals inside, but I thought this would look nice right in a bookshelf, and then you would have this on the end. So these journals are, they're all different, but they're about artists. So this one's sort of she's the journaler. And then, I made them specifically in mind for quarterly. So you could journal quarterly in them. Now, a lot of people will look at these journals and they're so pretty, and how can you write in them? Please write in them. I spent a lot of time making them, thinking about, people who might journal their month or their days or whatever, but this is my intention, was quarterly. So we have the journal maker, and then we have, or the journaler, and then I think this one was the quilt maker. Yep, the quilter. And then she's the artist, I believe. Does it say artist? The painter, okay? And then we have the dressmaker. So super, super cute. You don't have to be involved in every one of those things to enjoy these. So stop by and get yourself this gorgeous journal kit. Okay, so I think that is it for now. And I am going to try to focus more on journals next year. I'm sort of at a crossroads of, do I want to continue craft shows because it takes away from this, or do I want to do my journals? But that's a video for another time. Anyway, I hope to see you all at my shows, and have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.